Everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I have a cat at my feet. She misses Tigger so much. They were best buddies, so she wants attention constantly now because Tigger's not here for her to be with. But she just moved. She's at the other side of my feet. It's like I can't put my feet down because she's right there. But today I have something a little bit different. I have meatloaf, which isn't different. Sissy, please. I can't. Sissy, come on, go. You hear her hollering, trying to put. There she goes right back. Darn it, her. But I had meatloaf yesterday, and I had some left over, so I thought, what can I do with the meatloaf? And I thought, I'd make a meatloaf sandwich. And then I thought, what about a grilled cheese meatloaf sandwich, like a grilled meatloaf sandwich? So that's what I did. I sliced the meatloaf up. And I put tomatoes and onions in there. You can't really see the onions for some reason. I think they're underneath the tomato. There you go. There's some onion. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off there. And there's the meatloaf and cheese. I should have added probably a little ketchup because I like ketchup too, but I didn't. And I have some sour cream and cheddar chips to go with that. And I don't know how this got on my plate, but I guess I'll have to eat it. I don't know who put that there. You guys know I don't like pickles. So let's cut this in half so I can show you guys what this bad boy looks like inside. I might have to wait a minute though because it's pretty darn hot. It's gonna fall apart. Plus I have a little bit of milk today, so I'm gonna open that too, and maybe I'll open that while this is cooling down. I'm using actually a regular knife today. So yeah, it's probably a little too messy to eat right now. I'll let it set for a couple minutes, but there's the inside. Look at that. Meatloaf, cheese, onions, and tomato grilled. And I grilled it just like a grilled cheese, so I didn't do anything different. And I have this, it's an oatmeal cake for dessert. So I'm just gonna push this forward a little bit right now. I'm gonna open my mouth. Let me wipe my hands off here. And I got a package from, her name is Gina, but on here, she uses the name Mousefist. She uses the name Mousefist. It's almost a tongue tie for some reason, and it's shipped through Etsy, it looks like. So let's go ahead and open it. Let me actually move this to the side a little bit more. And also, while I'm on here, I'd like to give a shout out to Raven Palmer. She asked me to give her a shout out. So hi Raven, how you doing? So I'm gonna open this. And then when I get done with this, I'll wash my hands and then we'll eat that delicious meatloaf sandwich, huh? Did anybody ever make a grilled meatloaf sandwich? It's just something, I mean, I'm sure somebody has, but I never had done it before, and I thought, what the heck? That sounds like a good idea. I just covered it because I don't know if the girl from Etsy wants her, it's shipped through her, I'm assuming. So, there's the inside. Set the box aside for you guys. Very nicely bubble wrapped. Opening it with you guys. Oh, oh, isn't that so cute? Look at all that is such a pretty color too. Peach is, it looks more pinkish when I hold it up here, but it's kind of like peach pink. I love that. That is so pretty. Is the inside. And that's the company she said that she ordered from. I cannot even say that, but it's WAHCHTERSBACH. Watchterbach? I'm not sure, but I probably messed that up. That is so pretty. Thank you so much, Gina. You can feel the frog indentations on there. That is so darn cute, and it's such a beautiful color. Wow, I like that. I really do. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. I love it. I love it very much. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I'm gonna have to have a cup of hot tea or hot chocolate in that bad boy. I can even drink my soda in there too. So if you guys give me just 1 minute, I'm gonna go wash my hands and we'll be back and we'll try the meatloaf. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Sorry, I scratched myself there. Thank you so much once again, Gina. I really appreciate that. That is so sweet of you. That is so cute. The cheese is melting off my sandwich. So let's go ahead and start. It's gonna be a mess, obviously. Here's what the chip looks like: sour cream and cheddar, ruffled. Just realized I forgot to hook up my mic, so I'm hoping the volume's gonna be okay. Let me see. I think it's too late to turn it up. Okay, I don't know. I forgot the mic, so hopefully I'm speaking loud enough. I forget it all the time. Definitely, the saying goes, I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders, and that'd be me. I'd be out the door. Where's my head? You know. Oh well. But there it is again up close. It's still steaming hot. Let's see. Actually, it's probably a little bit the cheese that's tomato dripping there. I cut them and laid them on a paper towel before I added them. Already on my shirt. That makes me so mad. Why can't I keep it off my shirt? I need a bib. School's starting here. Nick's been all registered. I just wish I would have added some salt and pepper. It was really good. I took the meatloaf out of the fridge. It was just a piece about that wide. Cut it into 3 pieces. Put it in a pan. Heat it up. Fried it on there. Cut my tomato and onion. And when I let it, my tomato drained a little bit on the paper towel. Obviously not enough. Let it drain on paper towel. Then I pulled the meatloaf off and threw the onions and the tomato in there just for a few seconds to get the wetness off and whatever. I didn't really cook it, it's still crunchy. This one looked a little more crunchy, it fell off. But pulled it back off, put my little bit of butter on the outside of my bread, set it down, set a piece of cheese, the onion, tomato. I had the meatloaf already on the other side. Picked it up and flopped it on and grilled it just like you do a grilled cheese. That's how it turns out. And actually it's really good. And this is not vegetarian. This is regular meatloaf. I hear my washer going off. I asked my husband the other day, can you change the sound on the washer? Because I'd go there. Cause, I mean, you could, I don't know, you know, they're smart today. They're the smart washers and whatever else they're called. You know, they connect to Wi-Fi, do all that stuff. And I thought, I'll put the Bee Gees on there. He'd kill me. Because he don't like the Bee Gees. But it'd be a nice song. Cheese. Speaking of my husband, we had just come home. Nikki gets really crazy and excited when we come home. Anytime. Even if it's just for a couple minutes outside. She goes crazy like she hasn't seen us in weeks. So we just get home, and she's going crazy. We're at the dining room table here. And I smacked my hand really hard right here, and it got a bump and everything. And I said, ouch. But it was a real loud knock. And my husband bends down, he rubs the dog's head. He goes, oh, my poor baby, you hit your head, you hit your head. I'm like, it was me, I hit my hand. He goes, oh, okay, as long as she didn't hurt herself, we're okay. I was like, you bum. So then he reaches over and he rubs my head. I said, quit. I have to fight for attention. Because it all goes to her, his little girlfriend. I had a weird dream last night. It wasn't scary. Well, I mean, it wasn't a nightmare, but it was a kind of stupid dream. Yesterday, me and my husband were talking about cruises. We have the one booked for this year so far. We're still hoping we could go on. And in 2019, we want to do maybe an Alaskan cruise. I don't know if it'll happen. It seems like it's pretty expensive. It'd be for our anniversary, but we wouldn't be able to go then because they only do Alaskan cruises at certain times of the year. And we were just talking about it, wanting to see how much they cost, that maybe we could prepare ahead of time because they take off, you know, from, in the US they'll take off from Seattle. I mean, you know, the pier, the port. But we were just wondering because we'd have to actually get a plane from here to Washington, or you could go to, you know, go off of Alaska and go. But we figured maybe it'd be cheaper through Washington. But we were talking about that, just wanting to see, and you really can't look that far in advance. So we had been talking about it. You hear a noise. I don't know what it is. But we'd been talking about it, and this is really good, guys. You should try it. And it must have stuck in my head because last night I was having a dream, and it was just a weird dream. It was about a cruise, and for some reason my husband wasn't sure if he could make it on the cruise, but I was going anyways. So I'm on the cruise ship having fun without him, and he shows up, darn it. I was having so much fun without him, but he shows up. So he shows up and he says, yeah, I was able to make it. And I was, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, good. No, I was like, great. No, I was happy he was there. But I was having fun without him. And it's really weird because at the beginning of the cruise, we were in the heat. So, and then next thing you know, we were in the cold. So maybe it had something to do with me thinking about Alaskan cruises. I don't know. Sorry, that's all from the tomato juice. So we're having a nice time, you know, cruising around. Then we ended up in cold, cold weather. It was really weird, almost like we were in the Bermuda Triangle because it was crazy. All of a sudden, a bunch of ships show up there. They're trying to go through this passage, and we ended up, it was the reason why I like the Bermuda Triangle, because we ended up on a different ship. We didn't even know what ship we were on at that point because it was just some weird thing. Ended up on a ship. And of course, that ship's sinking. That we don't want to end up on. And we're like, what ship are we on? What ship are we on? And the guy driving the boat, like, I don't know. You know, it's just crazy and funny. But we ended up on the sinking ship. And then we ended up in the cold water. And at the end of my dream, I was sitting there in another boat that saved us with a blanket around me. I'm thinking that's kind of like the Titanic too. So I didn't just watch that, but at the end of the Titanic, she's sitting on the other boat wrapped in a blanket. So, or a jacket, I don't know. I don't remember. It's crazy some of the weird dreams you have. As long as it's not a nightmare, then I'm happy. I love grilled onion. A couple pieces fell out, so they got a little bit more grilled. So, but that was my weird dream. But it's so funny, I was having so much fun because my husband wasn't there. Which I'm sure he'd be enjoying himself if I wasn't there. My husband's like, let's make Nikki a service dog so we could take her on a boat with us. Because you can't take a service dog on a boat. I guess it should say ship. They always have a special deck that has like almost looks like a little litter box. It's not little, it's a nice size for dogs, or, you know, not huge, but it's in a kind of like a private part of the deck. I mean, you could go there, but not anybody really goes there because that's for the animals to go to the bathroom, and then you clean up after your animal. Hopefully people clean up after their animal. But I don't really see too many service dogs. I actually only one time saw a service dog. Very sweet dog, very quiet. And I do believe it was for a vet. Because he, you know, wore his hat and stuff like that. But it was a younger guy. Not young, probably late 30s or something. But, and I think he had problems with loud noises, the guy. Because when they sat, we always sat in the back because I didn't want to be up in the crowd where it's hard to get out if you have to go to the bathroom or whatever and everybody rushing out. So we always sit towards the back, and then him and I'm assuming his wife or girlfriend, and there was another lady with them. I don't know if it was mother-in-law, and the dog sat next to us, and it was so well-mannered. But I noticed that the show was very loud and lots of noises, and I could see the dog getting closer and closer to him, so the dog must have been able to felt that the noises were bothering him a little bit. So he got really close to the guy, and then the guy had to leave, I think, because the noises bothered him so much. So I'm glad that they could take their service dogs with them. Just, not just for that, for anybody, you know. These animals are so well trained, you know, for epilepsy. I think they have some for diabetes now, and for the PTSD and all kinds of stuff, and they're trained really well and smart. He just wants Nikki to go, so I was just joking about that, but she's pretty smart, but she's so rotten. I know Nikki can hear this. Maybe she's missing her data too much because she loves these. I always give her a little bite, but she's over there sitting on the couch. Look at that. Break it in half so you guys can see. I know most places probably have this, but not everybody. Doesn't it look good? I don't know how hot it is outside, but it's pretty hot. Now that cruises go to Cuba, we'd like to do that too. I'd actually like to go everywhere. I don't know if I would want to do a transatlantic one. I think that's almost too long at sea. I'm not sure, because I do, you know, get seasick and suffer vertigo. So I don't know if it's a little rough, if I'd be able to handle it. I can't eat anymore, I'm sorry. I'm full from that sandwich. But I would like to, but I don't know if I could, so we'll have to see. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my crazy story. Or my crazy dream. I hope I didn't bore anybody, but thank you so much once again to Mousefist. I tell you, it's almost a tongue twister, Mousefist. Her name is Gina also. Well, her real name is Gina. But thank you so much for this mug. I think it's so darn cute. And the color is perfect for me. It really is. I love it. Look at it, matches me. But peach, it's kind of like a pinkish peach, but I love peach is my favorite color. It's just beautiful. But thank you so much for that, and I appreciate it very much. I hope everybody has a wonderful day or wonderful evening, depending on where you are. And I will talk to everybody later, okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye.